Hey guys, Caleb's Cards here, coming at you with another TTM Mail Week recap for you. I have lots of things to share with you today, all kinds of mail that came in. I picked up some stamps really cheap, much less than you would buy them from the post office, and I was just sending out like a madman past probably 3 weeks to a month. And now some of them are coming back, and I mentioned that um, there'll be lots of baseball returns coming in. That's kind of what I sent out a lot of and what I had a lot of. You'll see in future uploads later, like where I'm getting some of these cards from as well. So I thought we'd do something different. I got my stack of cards here. We got a little pack we can open. We got some cool stuff my parents actually found, and they just couldn't wait to give it to me. They were going to wait till Christmas, but I told them I would have probably forgotten they could have given it to me, but they wanted to give it to me now. So I got some stuff to share with you there. And yeah, so here we go. So we'll start off with this big old pile. We got Greg Olson, who he does actually request $1 through Venmo. So there's his Venmo in case you send to him. So I actually sent him $2 just for, I guess, the inconvenience. But I had this 94 Don Russ that I pulled out of a binder. So sent that to Greg Olson. I also got Mr. Pat Combs, who I've never actually sent to before. A couple of his rookie cards. Got John 3:16 through 18 written on that one, and Romans 10, 9 through 4, 9 through 10 on that one. And then he also included a business card. More Than the Scores, his book. Jim Daly, I believe, Focus on the Family. That's in Colorado Springs here. Been there many times, so he's got a cool podcast and radio show. And he included a little note just saying thank you for your kind letter. Appreciate you sharing your favorite verses. If we ever meet here, or if we don't meet here, I'll see you in heaven. So very cool. So, and he put his favorite verse, Galatians 2:20, looks like. So very cool. Thank you, Mr. Combs. We got Rod Bolton, signed Ultra. All these pretty much came from like the same box or binder. We got Paul Coleman, who was an 89 draft pick for the Cardinals. Never sent to him before. We got a couple cards signed by 3 cards signed by Roberto Hernandez. He was signing again. Sent to him. Got Mr. David Need, who's always a great signer. You could probably hear Duke's little pitter patter of his feet out there. I don't know if I messed up and didn't report a success, but I still have one of his Flair cards apparently still out there since like 2017. We got Gary Scott. This was a second attempt. The first time I have like from like 6 years ago, it said that this is the wrong Gary Scott, and I sent to the same exact address and got it signed. So, and other people have been too. So I have no idea what happened the first time. I've got 88 Tops signed by Charlie Kerfeld. We got 3 cards signed by Steve Searcy. Got a couple Fleers. Didn't have much for him. We got John Stuper on the 83 Donruss. And this will kind of be a long video, but I'm trying to go as fast as I can for you guys. I got Mike Lansing, also as a Rocky, and looks like he's playing against the Rockies. I did find some cooler cards of him afterwards, but we'll wait to send those maybe for a while. I got some senior league cards. So this is Chuck Vick. He actually signed the back of the card. And he signed 2 of the index cards. So the protective index cards. It's very cool. Got another former MLB player who also was a coach and manager in the senior league. Got Jim Marshall. And we got Mr. Dane Iowa, who I also found more cards of after I sent, but that's all right. So what do you say? That's a lot of baseball. We still got more to go. Let's open up this pack of 2023 Topps Heritage Baseball. Supposed to have 20 cards. Maybe there'll be something good in there. Take a little break. Be cool to pull an autograph or something out. Doesn't look like there's any jerseys or anything like that. I already have this card. Eloy Jimenez, but hey. Edwin Diaz. Santiago Espino. Michael Waka. Shane Bieber. G-Man Choi. Miguel Cabrera. Got Judge. 2019-2020 special. Aaron Judge special. JJ Bleday. Anthony Santander. William Contreras. Blake Snell. There's Tatis. Hyun-Jin Ryu. Phil Niekro and Kyle Wright. Michael Garcia. Rookie card. Ketel Marte. Eric Hosmer. Daniel Vogelbach. And Christian Walker. So a few stars. Not a whole lot, but hey. Came in that box of cards I got there. We'll get back to some TTMs. We got 97 Stadium Club signed by Mr. Turk Wendell. And he did outline the entire card. I don't know if you can tell with the black background and everything. Sometimes he will do something in the corner. Sometimes he does the outline. But obviously he has those crazy antics or superstitions he would do. It'd always be changing. Very interesting person. But always cool to hear back from him. We got Mr. Steve Dunn on a 94 Ultra. We got Jack Daughtry, 91 Don Russ. Got a couple 94 Collector's Choice signed by Mr. Steve Soderstrom. I've never sent to him before. I've never gotten Steve Dunn as well. Or Rod Bolton. Got Tim Stoddard. Been a little bit since I sent to him. Of course, he's in the Rookie of the Year movie. Pitcher's got a big butt, you know. Famous scene there. Steve Farr. 94 Stadium Club. I could have had plenty more cards for him as well to send, but I just did the one. Got Todd Green. It had been about 6 years since I wrote him. 97 or 98 studio. I guess it's 97 studio. Got 3 cards signed by Zane Smith. 86 tops, 89 tops, and 90 tops. So all tops. We got Garth Iorg. Got Dane's brother. Had that Blue Jays card signed. 84 Don Russ, 81 tops. And he did not sign the Senior League card. So I don't know if he just doesn't. I even looked on the back. Or what. But he does not sign the Senior League card. And he's not a 3 per because other people are getting 4 or 5 or 6. So don't know. Then we got Mr. Dave Tobick. 83 and 82 Don Russ. Who I also don't believe I've ever sent to before as well. And we have 1 football return. I sent to Mr. Patrick Kearney. 4 different cards. Well, not 4 different. I got Topps Chrome. Got first edition. There's a couple duplicates. I just had some duplicates and then I have the regular series. Figured I'd give some to somebody if they would like it. We got a let's do basketball. We got Mr. Gary Greger. I did not have any cards of his, so I just have some of these printouts that I still have on hand. He played from 1968 to 74 in the ABA and NBA. So, Gary Greger. Then we got a soccer return. These are from the Sports Illustrated Kids magazines from years ago. This is Miss Shannon Higgins. So she signed one of those cards. I don't know what year these are. Probably like 94 or so. 93. USA, well, she put in 91, so maybe those are from 91. And then she signed a couple of index cards. This one kind of got messed up in the mail, but left a weird imprint. But hey, a couple extra autographs there, so that's really cool. So that's all the TTM returns that I opened. I do have a couple failures. I tried sending to Anthony Gonzalez. He is a former wide receiver for the Indianapolis Colts. Was elected to Congress, and the last when I looked him up before I sent it, it said he was still there, but it says he's an ex-member. And it was definitely screened because they opened it up and all my stuff was not put how I keep it. So he is not there anymore. And I tried sending to a World War II veteran, David Keegi. He is not in Prescott Valley, Arizona, apparently. So that is not his address. I do have a whole bunch we can open up live. We haven't done that in a long time. So we can see who we got. It'll be all surprise. So this has come back from Orlando, Florida. It was sent out last month in August. We'll see if we got all successes in here. Because I've been getting a lot of failures, been driving my success rate down. And also I've been sending a lot, so it also brings the percentage down. We got Jose Morales, one of the best pinch hitters in MLB history. So 84 tops, 82 Donruss. Looks really nice. Running out of room on the table. So I guess that's kind of a good thing. This one has come back from Santa Ana, California. Also sent in August. This is a pretty thick one, so I must have sent several cards, or they sent some extras. Or they sent my letter back and it's a price list. So index cards. I do reuse the index cards. It's Mr. Joe Sambito. I had sent them to him not terribly long ago, but I had this senior league card I really wanted to try and get signed. I have a bunch of them, so I've been working on that. It also includes some 82 Donruss, 83 Donruss. These all came out of one box, by the way. The TTM Fuel Box, as I'm calling it. It's very cool. Nothing on the letter. So I just used it for some protection there. This one's coming from Atlanta Metro. And it was sent also August. So probably a bunch of these are going to be recent send-outs from August. Very cool. We got Mr. Chris Carpenter. Signed a couple of 91 Fleers, so I can give that duplicate to somebody. Got 91 Leaf, 92 Fleer, and 92 Stadium Club, which Stadium Club cards always look really, really nice. It's very cool. Got some more index cards to reuse. And sometimes I also use index cards for my sorting my boxes to separate them. This one's from Boston, Massachusetts. I did not mark the back, so this could be either July or beginning of August when I was a little lazy and just forgot or just didn't do it. It's Mr. Ken Ryan, 94 tops. I think he's only like one or two at a time. I just had one of them that I could find at least. So I just sent the one. This one is coming from ASU men's basketball. This is an email request. I do remember sending this out. And if I space on the name, I can pull up my email and find out who it is. But they have it on there, so we're good. I think. Yeah. Bobby Hurley. Very cool. I don't know if I've ever gotten him TTM. But yeah, free autograph there, Mr. Bobby Hurley. That's really cool. Put him right here. So if you want to send, or if you want to get an autograph from Coach Hurley, there you go. Just a request from ASU. It is all these addresses that I use. They're going to be on Star Tiger and Sports Card Forum. They could be on Sports Collectors on Net. I'm not sure. I'm not on there anymore, so couldn't tell you. But I use those two main ones. This one's probably an email from overseas. Looks like Nico Guller. That's who's on the back there. It doesn't seem familiar who I requested from, but well, okay, actually it is. So we got a German race car driver Nico Goller, who sent some extras. So maybe we can give one to Bruce, because he likes racing. It's very cool. Formula Regional European Championship. So sounds like he's a pretty good racer. So Nico Goller, very awesome. That was also an email success. Then we got a couple, hopefully, signed photos here. Coming back from Memphis, Tennessee. This was sent in August. Initials are BQ. I think this is a basketball return. Sure is. We have Mr. Bob Quick. His best wishes, and may the love of God dwell in your heart always. Very cool. Mr. Bob Quick played from 1969 to 1972 in the ABA. I think he played for the Nashville team. Nashville or Kentucky Colonel, I'm not sure. But I had a whole list of some basketball players to try for a little contest we were hoping to do, but it doesn't sound like we'll be able to do it this year. Maybe another time. So I made a list, and I was going to go to CMC when we started and kind of figure out who we'd send to. And it's kind of like a battle of the decades, but with basketball. So that's cool. But I did not have any cards of his, so that's why I used one of those photos as well. And last one to open up live, we got Birmingham, Alabama. Again, this is from August. Looks like there's a whole note in here. Maybe I'll take a quick glance at that and make sure it's all right to show this, because I do ask them if they want me to share it. I did get one return that they did ask me not to show it, so it is a football return. It's a World War II. Very cool. He traded with me, so I sent one of my little custom deals that I would have sent to David Keegy over there, but we got David G. Hamilton. Very awesome. He served on the USS King and the USS Orlick in the U.S. Navy. Here's his bio. If you want to pause and read that, you can. I guess he did include his phone number, so actually I can give that to Mr. Scott. Maybe I'll have to try and remember to cut that part out, because I don't know if he necessarily wants the address and phone number out there. So we have also, that's all my TTMs, but we also have some cool stuff that my parents picked up. So they went yard sailing and thrift store buying and stuff over the past couple weeks. And they found some magazines. They got them for $25. I think it was for all three. I don't know if it was a piece or what. So I got this one. I think this is Paxton Lynch. Didn't pan out, but it was playing in the, what was it? The XFL. He didn't do so good though. So there's a Broncos magazine. There's also this one for the Broncos Super Bowl win, their commemorative issue. So kind of cool. And then there was just a Rockies magazine for home of the 1998 All-Star game. That's old. This is from 1998. Wow, that's cool. So I got an old baseball program from 1998 with all the players' profiles in there. So it's kind of cool. So yeah, they picked that up. They went to this guy that he's got like a little shop in my town that I haven't been there yet, because my parents always go. So I figured if there's anything good, they'd tell me. So they got each of these were $5. I think they got them from the guy got them from a storage locker. So there's this one from Clint Walker, Cheyenne. I don't know if it's a real autograph. I doubt it. It's probably a facsimile, but maybe. I guess it's kind of hard to tell if it's actually live ink. Excuse me. So I grabbed that. Figured we'd take a chance. You know, it's $5. There. And then they found this one. We're not going to keep the frame, but so you have to excuse the frame. But there's this John Travolta. So they got that one. And I know he, as far as I know, TTM is probably secretarial. But who knows? Maybe this one's legit. So for $5, they took a chance, and we'll see if it's actually is. So I thought that's cool. And then the last thing they got is really cool. They got me some Lisa Frank Crocs, guys. Just kidding. I don't know if you guys, if any of you were ever a fan of Vine, that old Vine. I was like, what are those? These are my Crocs. All right. If you know, you know. Anyways. So this is from a yard sale. I got it for $8. The person wanted 25 cents each. And you remember my past video? They had some of these. And I was like, where'd they get these from? Well, my mom was like, how much you want for the whole box? And so the lady said $8. So they got all these for $8. These are from Toys R Us back in the day, 2005. So there's all of these. I don't know if I should even open them. There's all these other ones. She's like, there's an In-N-Out burger sticker. Wow. There's all of these. She's like, I don't know if you want to use them for giveaways, if you want to sell them, open them. She's like, you do whatever you want. So some of them are open. So we got like Vernon Wells. I used to get these from Hobbytown, USA, a little vending machine back in the day. So it's just like mid 2000s, but still cool. Robert Gallery. So there's all kinds of them in here. So I thought that was a pretty awesome find on their part. And they said that the lady said that she has more. So I don't know if maybe she has more of these or just has more cards in general. So I think it was a moving sale, so I don't know. I don't know if they'll be able to find them again, but yeah, so that's the haul for the week. I do hope you guys enjoyed. I know this was a super long video. Thank you for staying with me if you did the whole thing. Appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.